Also, this is what y'all mean when y'all said that President Trump is just going to be snatching black people up and deporting them. But y'all left out something that's very important. Just because he's black in America does not mean he's a black American, idiots. How are you good people doing, my foreign and American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys will follow me on these platforms. Follow me on these platforms down here. Click the thumbs up button right now. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring on a drop box for you to select all notifications. And do not forget to check out your boy's other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father, where we're almost at 7,000 subs. All right, appreciate it. Everything I'm asking you to do on this channel, make sure you do it over there. Yep, we got to get ready to get into this, ladies and gentlemen, because y'all know I like to shed light on darkness. And no pun intended, because this Negro is dark. Yeah, I said it. Shut up. We heard about them snatching black people up. President Trump just going to be taking black people and deporting them. See, here's the thing. Y'all think that every black person in America is a black American? You think because they start to look like your typical average black American, you're going to assume that as a black American, right? Because this cat was looking smooth, rocking the cornrows and everything, right? But turns out he's not an American at all. Check this out.
Well, on to this. This is hard to believe. Des Moines Schools Superintendent arrested by ICE. ICE announcing Friday that Ian Andre Roberts is, quote, a criminal illegal alien from Ghana in possession of a loaded handgun, $3,000 in cash, and a fixed-blade hunting knife. At the time of his arrest, Roberts was working as the superintendent of Des Moines Public Schools, despite being an illegal alien with a final order of removal and no work authorization. Roberts has existing weapons possession charges from February 5th, 2020, and was given a final order of removal by an immigration judge in May of 2024. Absolutely stunning. Former acting DHS Secretary Chad Wolf joins me now. You know, Chad, you and I worked together when I was in the White House. Yeah. It is shocking to me that someone in charge of our school district, the largest school district in Iowa, had a final removal order. How does that happen? Yeah. I don't think it would have happened under your tenure.
Well, it's a great question. Obviously, the school district did not do their due diligence. He has a criminal record as well. So clearly they didn't do any type of background investigation. The amazing part here is he has no work authorization. So when they enter this individual's information into their system in order to get paid, to pay taxes and the like, all sorts of red flags should have been prompted there. So I think it'll be interesting to see what they say, to see how this individual, did he use an alias? How did this come about? And I think it begged the further question of the amount of illegal aliens that are here in the United States, working in everyday jobs and the like. And some of them, like this individual who has a possession charge, has other criminal acts on their record, and to be so close to school children, right? To be part of the education system there in Des Moines is really troubling.
I mean, Chad, I look at these pictures and I see kids, and I think that could have been my kid. And this guy had a criminal charge. Do you think, and again, I know I'm asking you to speculate here, did they just not input his name into the system? How often does this happen? I mean, there are measures in place. I mean, it seems like it'd have to take a whole lot of looking the other way to not find this.
I think so. Look, the school system there, just like any other employer around the country, has an obligation to make sure that everyone that they're hiring is here in the United States legally, has the ability to work legally. So if they're not a U.S. citizen, then they have some type of work authorization provided by the federal government. In this case, the Department of Homeland Security. He didn't have any of this. And so the question is, did he provide a fraudulent Social Security number and was operating as someone else? And if not, I think there's a lot of questions that school system has to answer. And the question is, are there others there as well?
Yeah, you know, Secretary Wolf, that's a great question. And back to our top story of the day, because I want viewers to understand, you were at DHS, Department of Homeland Security. Underneath that is U.S. Secret Service, who found this vast network of servers. Matt McCool from Secret Service had this to say. He said it would be unwise to think that there's not networks like this all across the country. You were at DHS. Do you think there could be networks of servers beyond New York in cities like Chicago, LA, Miami, all across the country?
Yeah, there's no doubt. I agree with the agent there. I think this is a wake-up call, not only for everyday Americans, but just others involved in the fight here. And the good thing, which I heard the chairman say, is that we have agencies in the federal government, state and local partners, and others that are dealing with this each and every day. And we see types of incidents like this. We see probes, we see other things from nation state actors and others that get interdicted almost on a daily basis. Not all of them make the news. This is a significant one. This is concerning for a variety of different reasons. They can enable denial of service attacks and take down cell towers, as was mentioned here. So I think what this says is, because we have an open society, we need to rely more and more on our investigative powers that we provide to certain law enforcement intelligence agencies so that they can go about this and thwart this before it begins. But this should be a wake-up call. There are bad people that want to take down Americans and do Americans harm every single day. They reside outside of the United States, but they also reside here in the United States as well.
It's terrifying, but it's great to know that Secret Service was on it. Secretary Wolf, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. This whole entire time, y'all had a criminal working for y'all and you didn't even know it. Just goes to show you how jacked up this system is. We have our own American brothers and sisters who could have had that position. How did he even get that position without them running no background check? I know, the last administration. Because all the focus was on the border. All the focus is on what they were doing all these past 4 years. Lawlessness, people's lives being taken, the fentanyl crisis, the summer of love and all that. Remember all them, the last 4 years, all the craziness that was going on? So much craziness is going on to the extent to where people, as you can see, based off of the story you just read, people were not even doing their due diligence and checking someone's background and running it to the fullest of extent, right? Because the dude was ordered to leave last year, but yet here he remained. Why did he do that? Why didn't he leave? I don't know, because there was an administration that was not pushing them to leave. Now, what's going to be crazy about this is I'm not saying that the guy is a bad man morally. He might have been a great superintendent. The people might have liked him. I don't know. But what he is a criminal. How? Because he was told to leave. And what did he do? He stayed. He disobeyed. He disregarded the order, which makes him a criminal. Yeah, y'all thought he was just another Negro walking around, huh? You thought he was just a typical average black man in America. No. And this is where y'all try to draw off y'all narrative. They took a superintendent, bro. They took a black superintendent, man, and they deporting that Negro out of here. They took a black superintendent, bro. He black, but he ain't American, which is why, honestly, I think we need to get away from all that. I tell people all the time, when I hire people on, it would be awesome if you looked in the application of some people who apply for jobs. And what you see is American, Canadian, Mexican, Russian, Australian, Japanese, Chinese. That's what you should see on applications. Throw all the black, white, black non-African, black African, white non-Hispanic, Hispanic, and I throw all that bull crap out. Either you're an American or you're not. That's it on the application. Boom. Solve a whole lot of issues. Anyway, y'all, I know some of y'all gonna be pissed off because y'all thought y'all had a story, didn't y'all? Oh, you black folks of a certain mindset and you far left radical leaning white liberals of a certain mindset, y'all thought y'all had a story on this, did y'all? He got his first one. He got his first black person. That Trump got the first. Idiots. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think of this by putting in the comments below after this video. Do not forget to do what you see in these elements right here that will greatly help my channel. The next video that I'll be doing after this one is going to be up there, things as of yesterday, right here. If you have not subscribed, click that. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.